G'day legends, and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Cargo News for a Friday. We have plenty to get through. A very limited run car by Electric Dreams, an update on my TSCG Bauer, and I'm wearing my new Pendle slot attire. So welcome back to another episode of Legends, and before we get stuck into any car news, a massive thank you to you at home for tuning in regularly, watching the news and the other stuff that I put out on our channel. I do really appreciate it. And of course, a massive thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. Please show them some love, check out their socials, linked in this video description, and of course the channel description, and I am wearing some of their latest t-shirts. So if you can, check out their website and grab yourself one of the Pendle Slot Racing t-shirts. But now let's get stuck into some news for a Friday. So let's kick off the car news with what's new at Pendle, and they've received some goodies from SCX, 4 cars to be precise, and I'll read them out in order. The Ford Puma, I believe this one is highly anticipated in the Spain region, being a rally car. Moving on to one of my favourite cars of all time, the Renault Turbo 5. Now I am going back to Australia in October, so you may see a 1-to-1 version make a cameo on the channel. Also onto Cupra, the E-Racer. I don't think we see enough Cupra cars. I see a lot of them driving around on the road here in Austria, but into the slot cars, not many. I don't mind this, I think it looks pretty cool. And probably my pick out of the bunch, the BMW M1. I think this looks incredible. What's your thoughts? What's your favorite out of those 4 SCXs? Well, they are available at Pendle as we speak. And then moving on to 2 Carrera cars, the KTM Crossbow in 2 liveries. The first one is car number 724. And my pick of the bunch is the Liquid Moly livery. Love this livery. I think it looks incredible on any car. I do have a KTM Crossbow to review once I get back to Australia, but this one looks really, really good. So there you go. That's what's new at Pendle's. Next we have Scala Trick showing off one of their F1 cars, the F1 22-23 in the McLaren livery. Perfect time to show this off. Monza is on this weekend. I'm a huge F1 fan. And if you do like anything from Scala Trick, please remember there is a link in the channel description and this video description. That link will take you directly to Scala Trick. And whilst you're there, if you find any goodies, please use TSCG at the checkout to get 5% off. And that link directly helps the channel. So if you do want to get something from Scala Trick, think TSCG. Yeah. So next up we have my family from Spain, SRC. You know I love this brand. They are showing 2 incredible cars here. First one is the BMW 2.8 CS in the Chrono. Looks impressive. I do have a white kit to build once I'm back in Australia, and I do have some liveries to put on that one. And next they are saying the Delta S4, the toe tip in the Chrono race version is sold out. And I do tell you, if you want an SRC car, don't sleep on it. Jump on them because they sell out very, very quickly. And you may see SRC available in Australia soon. Stay tuned for an update on that. So next up we have a redesign by Slotted, one of my favorite cars from their stable. I'm a huge JDM fan, so it's no surprise I'm a big fan of the Nismo GTR, which they have redesigned the chassis and the body to make it sit better and have a better center of gravity. Now I was very lucky in LA to have my hands on this. I didn't get to drive it, but I have looked at it. It looks incredible. Pre-orders are open. If you do want one, jump on it. These do sell out very quick. And whilst you're thinking Slotted, jump over to my channel. I did release a video of my time in LA. And would you say I raced? I participated in the Slotted 2023 Nationals. Jump over and check that video out. I'm very proud of it. It was a lot of fun to make. It was more fun being there. And I would really appreciate if you did check it out. Give me some feedback on it. Next up we have Fly showing 2 new cars that they were going to produce. They've done a deal with the brand Vulcan to release 2 BMWs. I'm a huge fan of one of the drivers and I'm a huge fan of both of the cars. We are talking the BMW 3.0. The first car is the Nürburgring 1973, driven by Niki Lauda. It is in the Jaeger livery. Huge fan of Niki Lauda, huge fan of this car. The second one is the 74 from Zandvoort, the Marlboro Texaco. Now I'm not familiar with this car. I do know the Jaeger mostly, but I do love this livery of the Marlboro Texaco. 2 new cars, keep an eye on this. Hopefully we get some renders soon. Then of course we get some base models and then hopefully we get the whole thing. So there you go, some exciting news from Fly. Next, we have some news from Scala. They're showing us some shots of their first injection mold for their 1990 to 1997 F1 cars. Now they are trying to replicate the front and the rear of the Tyrrell Ford 019, so the front spoiler and the rear wing. I like this. I think this is cool. They're keeping the middle the same, but they're just adding some different design elements on front and rear. What's your thoughts? Are you happy to see this? I most definitely am. I think we can have more F1 cars in our hobby. But there you go, some more news from Scale Auto. So next we have Electric Dreams, which can mean only one thing, a limited edition item for the month of August, and they've been releasing a limited edition item every month for the year of 2023, and this one is no exception. It is the Can-Am killer, the Oliver Porsche 917-30, 24 of these only, and I have marked down it is handmade. Now also it's been assembled by Dennis Sampson. If you don't know who that is, he's a legend from Electric Dreams. I was lucky enough to meet him in LA. He now has a polycar track named after him. There is a 23K motor that's affixed to all 24 cars. Now these are leftovers from the Slotted National 2023 race, which is really good, which means they've been run in, they've been tested, really good motors, and there's a list of other items on there which makes this thing, I guess, very, very limited. Now the price is $299. I've seen a lot of people that are saying that it's expensive. It is most definitely out of my price range, but if you can't afford this, you are buying a very limited run. What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comment. Beautiful looking car. If I could afford it, I would buy one, but this one's just a little bit out of my price range. So next up we have some news from AFX to kick off some HO news, and they're showing two cars from their Wildfire range. The first one is a Camaro. If you're into flames, well, this is right up your alley. Both of these cars have a flame livery, and the second one is your Corvette. Now, I'm not a big fan of flame liveries, if I'm being honest. These do look good, but I don't like spiders or flames on my cars. But if you are into flames, you can't go wrong with two of the latest AFX Wildfire range. So we have some Auto World news coming directly from the Round 2 YouTube channel. Please subscribe, check it out there. We've got some 164 goodness to talk about. First up, we have 4 2023 Top Fuel dragsters. Now again, I wish we got this stuff in Australia. If we do, please let me know. If not, like I said, I'd love to bring Auto World in. So we have 4 livery designs, 4 driver designs, 4 car designs on the Top Fuel dragster. Moving on to the Batman Classic comic. Love this, love the colors. I think they look really cool, replicating the colors from the comic. And to round it off, we have got the Classic TV Batmans as well. So 4 Batmobiles in total, 2 comic classics, 2 TV classics. And moving on to the deluxe pick kits, these are pretty cool. They're white kits with all the parts and pieces. We have the El Camino, which in Australia we used to drive utes, so this one I'm a big fan of. The Plymouth Superbird, again, everyone is a fan of that car. The Volkswagen Drag Bus, that reminds me of the Hot Wheels Drag Bus for some reason, with the big tail on the back. And to round it off is the 05 Ford Mustang. So there we have some HO news from Auto World. Please check out the Round 2 YouTube channel to keep up to date every month. So to finish it off, let's talk Bauer, the That's Like Our Guy special Porsche. Now, I've got some photos to share here and some details, so please stay with me on this one. There is 100 cars available, but we have broken it up into different lots. Pricing stays the same from 1 to 100, but we are doing a little bit something different here. So 1 to 30 is my allocation, the TSCG Special Gold. So every car that you will see will be matte black, but the trimmings will change. 1 to 30 will have gold door handles, gold light surroundings, gold windscreen wipers, and gold pillars. That's the 1 to 30, That's Like Our Guy Special. Then we've got 31 to 69. They will have silver trimming with white windscreen wipers. So silver door handle, silver light cover, silver pillars, but white windscreen wipers. Those colors were chosen by Bauer, so 31 to 69. Then we have one Silver Eagle, which is what we're calling it. It's the chase piece. One on its own, the rarest car of all of them. Now, this is only available if you purchase 31 to 69. Now what will happen is you may think you're going to receive the white windscreen wiper version, but you're going to get a full silver version instead. So that's just a disclaimer. If you are wanting the white one, you may receive the rarest out of the bunch, which is white windscreen wipers, door handles, light covers, and pillars. So we have created a chase piece. The 1 to 30 will stay gold. I didn't want mine to be touched because I wanted whoever gets the other bundle to maybe get a chase piece out of it. So there you go. The rarest car could be yours. Random randomly chosen by Bauer. It is getting ready for sale very, very soon. I will update you. The price will stay the same. I'll let you know what the price is once it's disclosed by Bauer, but we're not changing the price versus rarity. It will be the same price from 1 to 100. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in one, but I'm getting very excited. They're getting very, very close to showing the full model. So that's a wrap on today's edition of That Slot Car Guy News for a Friday. As always, a massive thank you to you at home for tuning in, and a very big thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. Please check out their socials linked in this video description and of course the channel description. And I am rocking one of their new t-shirts. I'm a big fan of the blue. What's your thoughts? Does the blue look okay? If you are wanting one of the TSCG special Porsches, please let me know. They will be available through Bauer. If the information I gave you was confusing, also reach out to me and I will explain it. The base is, they're all gonna cost the same. You may get a rare if you order from 31 to 70, and you will be getting a very special 1 to 30, but they all are gonna cost the same price. Depending on rarity, does not matter. And please tune in next week on all the Carrera socials. I was at the Carrera World today, setting up ready for the live stream on the 6th of September at 7 p.m. CEST time in Austria. I will be there. We will be live. It will be a lot of fun. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram and YouTube. If this is the kind of content you like, please consider subscribing. If I can talk, be safe. Take care. Ciao.